Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, sure, totally. Just tell me when it's ready. Tell me. Oh.
Whenever.
Go. Ready? All right. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Mark McGowan.
I'm Kyle Sullivan.
I'm Christian Blurry.
And I'm Cody Childers.
And our game is Apocalyptia. What is Apocalyptia? Imagine Final Fantasy meets Sim Earth in a Fallout-esque setting in this post-apocalyptic survival legacy game. In Apocalyptia, you strive to survive alone, rebuild society with the aid of others, or dedicate yourself to healing a world ravaged by the apocalypse. When you die, you're reborn at the beginning of another apocalypse with the powers and abilities of your predecessors intact. Using the legacy you've amassed through each cataclysm, you eventually have enough strength in yourself, in numbers, or in your ideas to prevent the apocalypse from happening at all.
Apocalyptia features turn-based combat similar to Final Fantasy, base building like what is found in any RTS, and world manipulation roughly comparable to the spaceship in Spore. While this sounds ambitious, in practice our implementation of these mechanics will be very simple and serve as a base to support our primary mechanic.
Your legacy. As you play through Apocalyptia, your actions will earn you fame points. Defeating monsters, building cities, healing the planet, crafting, or even dying a glorious death will net you fame points. When you die, you will be able to use your fame to increase your own strength, the strength you find through others, or the strength of the world itself, resulting in 3 paths you can take. The path of the self, the path of the group, or the path of the world. In the path of the world, learn to master nature and terraform the earth back to its former glory. In the path of the group, rebuild civilization by uniting survivors, gathering resources, and building cities to attract other people. And together you will have the strength to survive. In the path of the world, or path of the or maybe nature and other people aren't your thing. In the path of the self, you can acquire powerful weapons, armor, and technology that were nearly lost to time, and with them be able to crush whatever the world can throw at you. Which path you choose will dynamically change how the game will change. How the gameplay will change by changing the narrative, the win condition of the game, the type of legacy you inherit, and more. Now we have a short gameplay video showing some of these mechanics.
Hey everybody, this is Kyle, and I'm going to show you all some gameplay from the Apocalyptia prototype and how the path system affects the gameplay. Here we see me getting into combat with a standard enemy, and I defeated although it's a little difficult. Having some trouble there, I picked up a talent with the path of the self to increase my damage. Now I attack with more power, making killing enemies easier. Here I built some forts so I can rest and restore my health. And here we see the building has persisted through the next apocalypse. How long these buildings last depend on the type of material used to construct them, as well as how much you invest into the path of the group. In this apocalypse, the nearest wood resource is really far away, and that will make surviving very difficult. So upon my death, I picked up an ability from Path of the World that will let me tear more tiles into tree tiles. And just like that, I'm now able to place a few wood tiles in each apocalypse, so I can have easier access to that resource.
Aside from the persistent elements the player creates, the map will be randomly generated for each new session of play, and the type of apocalypse will be randomly chosen as well. This led to me having a lot of ideas for apocalyptic scenarios.
With regards to art style, we like Advanced Wars, Days of Ruin for overworld sprites and character portraits for dialogue sections. For music, we like ambient, outdoorsy compositions, similar to those found in Skyrim, albeit with a darker tone.
For our MVP, we want to build a PC game with basic combat, crafting, terraforming, and simply generate apocalypses in at least 5 different kinds of things. For our stretch goals, we'd like to release more platforms, have more abilities for the different talent trees, and have random NPC interactions where you can either trade, fight, or otherwise interact with NPCs that we generate. Thank you for your time, and we hope you'll join us on our journey to the extremes of what are welcome to come.